Hey, so um, I took an assessment. I want to say I took it. It started at 11:10. It took about 30 minutes to get it started because the FBI had hacked in. Illuminati, whoever these people are. They hacked in. They were asking questions that I was specifically thinking about. So, as far as my license, there was nothing wrong with the picture of my license, but the proctor has the right to ask, can I see your license again just to verify whatever. And then as far as the setup, the camera has to be set up a specific way to where the proctor can see the keyboard, the computer, my hands, my hair, my hat, my face, my everything, and make sure that the phone is put away. Even though they see me put the phone away, they have to ask. It's their order. It's how they structure everything so you could take your test. So they he asked all these questions, certain questions that they know is gonna get on my nerves. So um can you move the keyboard? Keyboard can't go any further. As you can see, I know that you can see everything how you're supposed to see everything, whatever. He asked the same questions that they ask every single time. But the different question is, can you remove your cap? This cap. I've taken 3 assessments with this cap on, and no person has ever asked me to remove my cap. Ever. No proctor whatsoever. So I told him hell no, and I started my exam, my assessment. I ain't tell him hell no, I just said no, I'm not removing my cap. So I started my exam, I want to say probably an hour and some change later. I finished, not exam, but I finished my assessment. And normally I get my grades. Mind you, again, the FBI, all of these people, they're hacking in, they're slowing down the process. They said that there was an error before I started the assessment, so I had to reload the assessment and then re-upload my ID, retake pictures of my work area so the proctor can see that I'm not cheating. I am who I say I am with the ID and everything, whatever. And as I reset, there was no problem. I was able to log in because first you have to log into the school website, the WGU website, and then you have to start the assessment. So I started the assessment and I finished the assessment probably an hour and some change later, submitted the test. And normally after you submit the test, you're supposed to get your grade almost immediately, but it says that it could take up to 24 hours. I did not get my assessment immediately, and it's still saying scheduled. It's not even saying attempted, completed, no nothing. It's saying scheduled. So to me, what I'm assuming is that they hacked in, glitched the system, as I've experienced that they hack in, they turn off my debit cards, they hack in, they even on a video game, I could be sitting here farming for something. I could be sitting here playing a game, just minding my business, playing a game, and they'll hack in to where you have to waste time trying to get this one item. And that's a normal thing. But it's abnormal when you're getting the same piece over and over. Like, let's just say I'm playing a video game where you have a certain set, and it's like a shoulder or something. Or I'm gonna make it simple for universal. Mario got his favorite red hat, but there's a better red hat. You know what I mean? But Mario ain't getting his red hat. He playing this same dungeon over and over, this same round, whatever, over and over. Instead, Mario's getting the same pair of white gloves from different bosses, different dungeon runs, as if somebody's going into the system and they're programming it to only give this same pair of white gloves instead of the shoes, the pants, the hat, the jacket, the glove, like, you know, the necklace, the rings. You're only getting gloves because the government is hacking into your system and only giving you a certain type of thing. So I know that they hacked into the system. There's no proof that they've hacked into the system and they're affecting my assessment or its delivery or the grading process. There's no proof, but I know that they've done that, and they do stuff like this via electronic harassment and covert harassment so they can't get caught. But we as people can sit here and tell our stories. Even as of right now, they keep blurring my camera. I've had the same light, and they want to blur the camera and let me know that they're there hacking into the system. You know what I mean? So it's just, this is what we deal with as people. Tell your story, because eventually it's no longer going to be coincidence. Eventually, this is going to be your story that you bring, your story and your testimony that you bring to the table. They're doing everything in their power to stress me out and keep me from working on my degree. Even a setback, that test takes 2 hours to do. So I have to sit here. If it didn't get submitted, I have to sit here and redo that test for another 2 hours instead of seeing if I passed that test, that assessment, so that I can move on to the next class. And I have to sit here and I have to remain calm, because what they want is the angry black man with a mental illness to perpetuate the narrative of paranoid schizophrenia. Oh, the government is harassing me. No, the government is harassing me and millions of other people 24/7, because it's full of psychopaths. The FBI, the CIA, these secret satanic pedophile cults, all of them are harassing all of us 24/7.